Alrighty. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do a quick-ish 5-10 minute thing on how to repair stuff in the Liberation mod. I'm not sure how much of this is the same as Core, because none of us are familiar with Core. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to showcase some of what the engineer can do as well, just so we all know. Starting out in Liberation, a lot of the vehicles don't matter a whole lot because you don't have ammunition. So anytime, you can fly your hummingbirds wherever, and if they blow up, and you get the fuel refunded. So it's not a big problem. But at some point, if you get around to capturing a base, you'll see you slowly accrue ammunition, which is not a resource that gets refunded. So you kind of get this priority built up of trying to maintain your vehicles a little bit more. Yes, Miracle. We know. Got a few vehicles set up at our FOB, so we will go there. And we'll quick run through everything. Right, so, for starters, if you are an engineer, you do want to make sure that you have, well, one of these is nice too, but toolkit's super important. If you're an engineer without a toolkit, you might as well not be an engineer. It's silly. So, what the engineers do is fix crap out in the field. I'll just demonstrate with this beautiful hummingbird, because all hummingbirds are beautiful. So we pop in, you can see all the systems are fully repaired. It's a good thing. And then your pilot, like Flock, decides to set you down somewhere hot, and bad things happen. So now, as you can see, the anti-torque rotor is pooched. This is not a bird you want to fly. Hello, bunny. You're very brave and very slow. Oh. Sorry, it's like tin foil. Shiny. Distracts me. So now, if you're an engineer with the toolkit, you can see your icon is the little wrench there. Or you can use the mouse wheel to select Repair the Hummingbird. And once you do that, boom, she's good to go. Hop in here again. And it's not red. It's not fully repaired, but at least it will function. You can get that home. That's not too bad. I mean, it's not ideal, but whatever. And you get the same thing with any other land vehicles. Blah 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 blah. It's not just helicopters. So you put out a couple tires. Now all of a sudden, if this happens and you don't have an engineer, you can't even drive your repair vehicle over to fix your bird. It's a bit of a problem. So, boop. Engineers have like millions of spare tires in their backpack, so it's all good. And just like that, you repair the truck, it's good as new, except for that hole. Now you'll notice it is the same thing as before, where a proper tire will take 2 rounds to put out. Repaired tire, only 1. It's with the 45, because as you saw, it's not fully repairing those systems, it's just making them functional. So that's what the engineer does. Takes completely broken stuff and unbreaks it so that it's usable. The other aspect of repairing, you don't actually need to be an engineer for this part. You can just kind of, refueling, right? Might as well showcase that too. You can see as I'm expending fuel by driving, and I'm close enough to a refuel truck, the icon becomes a little gas tank. That means you're filling up. You get the same kind of thing when you're rearming as well. So let's just back this truck up and try not to hit the hummingbird. Make no promises. Alright, perfect. There we go. So I'm not sure how close you actually have to be, but repair vehicles have kind of a zone of influence around them where any broken vehicles in that range, within their radius, will get repaired automatically. So now if we hop in, just because the repair vehicle is close to the helicopter, you can see the anti-torque rotor is now completely repaired, and you don't need to be an engineer for that. That's just a function of the vehicle itself. So there you go. That's it. That's all there is to it. It's pretty simple. I'm not sure how many. I'm not sure if the different repair options have different radiuses or not. Radii. But you can see. So this is the mobile. It's the off-road repair. That's the hemmed refueling truck. There are hemmed trucks for repairing and ammunition as well, and you can also do the containers. So if you want, you could just make a little garage kind of thing. You could, pull your hunter into a little bay, effectively, and it'll rearm, repair, refuel, and you haul ass out again, get back into the field. You could do the same thing with if you want to drop a helipad, you could do container, container, container. I don't know if any of us are competent enough pilots yet. It would take us a little bit to land, I think, but then you'd have the same thing where, as long as you bring your bird onto the helipad, it's close enough to the containers, it'll get fully serviced. You don't need to be an engineer to do that. And you take off and you're good to go. So that's pretty much the gist of it. That's how you do all the repairing and all the things. And that's simple enough, eh? So the engineer's sole purpose is to lug around this big ass toolkit, and service stuff in the field so that it can get back to a proper repair station, and then you're good to go. So that is it. That's all for that video. Hopefully that helps. We weren't sure how much of this is the same as core, so I figured I'd just put this video together. Now we're all on the same page. Thanks for watching. Hope it helps, and we'll catch you next time.